A little bird lived in the big wide world. She was born in a small village, and her heart was filled with an irresistibly powerful love for her motherland. From her early childhood, she was a funny chatterer with reddish feathers. She was bright and noticeable. There was no one who did not know the little bird. This is the firebird. Even the color of her feathers speaks of this. She is fiery from the outside and the inside. She inspires everyone with her passion and her energy. And Little Bird's life was stormy and fiery because she fell into all sorts of misadventures. She could not sit still. Courage and desire to get ahead was in her character. She was constantly taking on some new work, looking for a new challenge everywhere. But she loved the stage and performing in front of an audience. Often, she would sit on a branch and sing, or she would spin others into dance, or she would start such a song that the fields and the forests, the mountains and the valleys would sing along. She invented her own wondrous melodies, and everyone loved to listen to them. Truly a firebird both outside and inside, because her heart was so very warm, and her character was strong like iron. As the little bird says, so will it be, the people said about her. No one argued with her because they knew she would not yield an inch. And she would dream. But she wasn't dreaming of singing. Her dreams were of the steel machines that flew faster than she. And the little bird tried to catch up with them, but she could not. So, then, she decided to drive them herself. Her stormy blood took its toll, but her love for her motherland kept her heart warm. The bird could not stand the sight of unfairness. She was kicked more than once when she was defending against it. But did it stop her? She did not even show that it was difficult. And she always could tell stories that would take your breath away. Such adventures did Little Bird get into, and she became an example of real courage. She always wanted to help those in need, so she studied and learned everything she could. Once, a little girl hit her head on a swing. Little Bird flew up quickly. Calm down, little one. I am a doctor," she said, and easily calmed her down, and then called an ambulance. She always helped everyone with confidence and sincerity. She was never indifferent. But one day, a black cloud fell upon her land, and with it a horrible storm was destroying everything in its way, and evil itself was curling upon it. It was going to destroy the steel palace where the power and strength of the little bird's land lived. But the little bird did not hesitate even for a moment. She flew to protect the steel palace, but she told no one where she was going, so not to worry her relatives. During the struggle, the fire in her heart was rising, and her iron character forged into an even stronger and more invincible steel. The little bird was protecting her land as a hawk, and, together with the others, no one dared even to approach. But the sky over the steel palace closed, and the free little bird and her sworn brothers were trapped deep in the dungeon. Only a powerful light beam could fight against the evil. If only it could have touched the palace dome. So, the tired but unbroken little bird sang songs in the darkness of the dungeon, even while a fiery hellstorm raged overhead. And then, suddenly, everyone near her started singing. She had ignited the tired hearts with her beautiful voice. They began singing happily, and their song was flying all over the world, waking up millions of people. Because crying has never given freedom to anyone, and whoever is a fighter wins the world. "Who is singing so clearly?" everyone asked. This is the little bird, but not the old simple one, but the new steel little bird. She could have flown free, could have danced with leaves and chattered clearly. She could have risen into the blue sky and sung her merry songs, but she selected steel and struggle instead. She is a warrior without a drop of fear in her blood. With her singing, she gave strength to the warriors, igniting their hearts. And her voice reached the very sky, and from the strength of the burning hearts, a powerful light was shed upon the evil and darkness, and everything shook and trembled. Who switched on the light? Everyone wondered. The little bird of light who sings in the darkness. Can one little bird ignite so many hearts? Someone else could not have endured it. But she will endure. She is a bird made of steel that cannot be broken. And the evil retreated, frightened by the power of a steel heart, by the singing as pure as crystal, and by the loyalty and love of all those who defended the steel palace, and with it, their native land.